Welcome back. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Just log on to m.channelstv.com, or you can simply download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to all those news and updates you always want to see. You also have the eyewitness feature, so you too can be a part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. The Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose says there are fresh plots by the federal government in connivance with the top leaders of the party in the state to destabilize the state through illegitimate means. The governor, who made the allegations in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, says the federal government has set in motion the machinery to achieve its mission by deliberately withholding the state's January allocation and statutory budget support fund. The governor also accused the government of intimidating contractors handling various projects in the state by planning to freeze their accounts and ensure that all the projects are abandoned ahead of the 2018 governorship elections.
It is sad that the allocation, Ekiti allocation, has not been released. Secondly, the budget support, for which we signed an ISPO for all states in Nigeria. Ekiti is the only state not paid for the month of January. And it seems it is deliberate, because up till now, no excuse was given for this action. I have written to the Federal Ministry of Finance. My commissioner has been there, as well as this CBN. Nobody is ready to talk to us. I want to appeal to the federal government. I want to appeal to the Minister of Finance not to allow themselves to be used to oppress and suffer the innocent civil servants of my state. This state has been peaceful. This state has been running peacefully well, supporting Ayofayoshe at all times. If this is a political attempt or is deliberate attempt to cause problems in this state, it will not stand.
Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose. Elsewhere now, about 1.7 million applicants are expected to sit for the 2017 Joint Admission and Matriculation Board examinations. JAMB Registrar Professor Ishaq Oloyede says a mock exercise will be conducted to keep candidates abreast of recent developments, including the best practices in the conduct of examinations. Professor Oloyede was speaking in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, after a meeting with stakeholders in preparation for the entry tests into the nation's tertiary institutions.
We expect about 1.7 million candidates, and we want to make sure that we satisfy these candidates within a week or thereabouts. That is why we are increasing the capacity of our CBT centers to be able to admit more candidates, to be able to examine more candidates within a given date. If you are talking about 1.5 million, it means that in a given day, you will be doing 50, 60, 70,000 candidates. And we are also working with the possibility of a mock exam. A mock examination for people who just want to try their hands on what we are doing. And we are going to, even anybody who is not used to computer will have no problem with us, because we are going to make facilities, better facilities available, and we are going to give more guidance.
The chairman of the Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, Ali Sulaiman, says serious consequences await teachers found not to be taking their jobs seriously. He made the comments during an inspection of schools in Oredo local government area in Benin City, the state capital. The Edo Subeb chairman also advocated more funding for the maintenance of schools built by Subeb to sustain the development of education in the state.
Members of the Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, on inspection of schools in Oedo local government area, led by their chairman Ali Suleiman, arrive in Magueo Primary School in Benin City, the state capital. Only 5 teachers out of the 15 in the school had reported for work by 7:41 a.m. Assembly starts at 7:45 a.m. At Igbesama Primary School, of the 10 teachers, 7 were present at 8 a.m. Next stop is Ogboy Primary School. The school assembly was still on as at 8:20 a.m., though all the teachers had reported. At Zerige Primary School, the head teacher is yet to report as at 9 a.m.
The board has the power to discipline. Either maybe you suspend. If the hearing teacher doesn't learn any lesson, doesn't show enough remorse to now begin to be serious with our duties, then you relieve. So many people are out there who are looking for jobs, who want to teach. Teaching is a noble profession. Another observation is the vandalism of school property and theft of schools' chairs. Our primary school is a case in point. We are saying that the community must own the schools. If we observe that they are not interested in owning the schools, maybe the intervention will just ensure that we intervene in those schools where communities are ready to own. The chairman of SUBEB further advocated for provisions for maintenance of the schools built to prevent a return to the days of dilapidated structure. There is a maintenance unit. And though as funds come, we have been trying to convince UBEC that it's not just the issue of building. Where I was at the last meeting, I told them that yes, it is good to build, but they expect that the states will make provision for maintenance. But we are saying no. Part of capital fund should be used to maintain, because when you build and you don't maintain, you return to the status quo ante. That's what we are going back to. But the last administration spent billions of naira building these schools, and regular inspection is meant to ensure that the standards set endure.
Resident doctors at the Federal Teaching Hospital Ido-Ekiti, Ekiti State, have raised concerns about the poor working conditions in that hospital. The doctors who staged a one-day sit-at-work protest say the poor state of the facilities has led to an increase in mortality rates. They are also demanding a refund of deductions of workers' salaries by the hospital management.
1. Poor state of health facilities in the hospital, adversely affecting service delivery, leading to poor inflow of patients to the hospital. 2. Loss of accreditation of some departments in the hospital due to the negligence on the part of the management. 3. Disparity in salaries among doctors on the same cadre in the same facility. 4. Failure of payment of backlog of promotion arrears since 2013, unlike other sister facilities. 5. Recent promotion with stagnation. 6. Sacking of doctors despite backlog of unpaid exam fees, update and dissertation fees. 7. Outrageous tax deduction, which we noted not to be in line with the tax regime as stipulated by the federal government.
The Ondo State Governor, Dr. Olusegun Mimiko, has commissioned the Akure Airport Road, linking the state capital to the cargo airport located on the outskirts of the city. The dual carriage highway, which used to be single lane, was reconstructed by the Mimiko administration. Governor Mimiko is happy that his dream for people to drive straight into the city center from the airport has been finally realized.
Our dream is for people to come from the airport and drive straight to the city center of Akure. That has been the dream, and I thank God for the actualization of that dream. And we have also strengthened this with the stone base, as they call it, because we envisage that in very, very soon, in the near future, not long from now,
a lot of cargo transportation will move from the airport to the city center, because before the expiration of the tenure of President Jonathan, the Akure airport has been designated as a perishable goods cargo airport. That is, agricultural products will move from this airport to the shelves in Europe on a daily basis. It shall come to be very, very soon. So this road is ready for the cargo that will have to be carried along this axis.
Ondo State Governor Olusegun Mimiko. When news across Nigeria returns, Oworo youth in Lagos protest against power outage in their area. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.